Dave and I are officially looking at a hypercar. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Daily Driven Exotic. This is actually called the Executive Suite here at Avenue of the Arts. We've stayed here for years and we've never stayed in this room. And today I greased a few palms and
it's a living room.
It's 700 plus square feet. It's got 3 balconies. 1, 2, 3, TV, and it has a beautiful
mirror in the wall too.
The good news is we're on our way out the door. We're not here to talk to you about TripAdvisor's #1 hotel in Orange County. We are heading to Protective Film Solutions, but first of all, it's Dan's birthday.
Happy birthday, Dan!
There's no way I'd rather spend it than with you two.
The prospect is coming up in the world. He also just went to Happy Jewelers and got himself a new Rolex timepiece.
He looks 40, but he's 30. Happy birthday, Dan.
Something around there.
So we're gonna go downstairs, take the cover off the Aperta, and first of all, hope it starts. Thank you, sir. Oh, wow, it's like that, eh? Dave's a little testy. Do you think this car is gonna start?
It's a Huracan, they're reliable, yes. McLaren, I'm a bit worried about.
We're about to find out in 2 seconds.
Also, McLaren has no gas gauge. That doesn't work anymore.
Oh, how are we fixing that? What do we gotta do?
No.
So you guys, we have the Aperta. We're gonna unwrap from that neon yellow color and do an actual livery on the car, change the wheels up. It's time DDE gets back to the crazy liveries. But before we go down to the car, can we acknowledge that there's been a G550 4x4 squared parked at the hotel for a month and a half? Like just randomly been parked here this whole time. Beautiful white. This thing's actually in really good condition.
But and these are big money now. They were cheap for a while, now they're going nuts.
Huge. Well, they've now officially announced, when I say they, Mercedes has officially announced they will no longer be making a V8 or these G-Wagons, I think. Isn't that true?
Yeah. In North America, you cannot get a V8 G-Wagon after 2022, I believe. So values?
Going through the roof.
Through the roof! Okay, let's play a game called Will It Start? Our talk show host is right here.
I'm thinking it will start, but here's the question.
It unlocked. That's
okay.
good.
We're on the way. Step 2.
There's 2 cars, they both have to start. All right, you guys, new car on the channel.
After a while of not being on the channel, we present the Huracan Evo Aperta back on DDE.
First up on this game show today, we have Will It Start?
Flipping over it up, whoop, and
Ding, 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 it started!
That's a Huracan, no problem. The McLaren always has a low battery, so that's gonna be the one that I'm not sure about. These cars need to be on 2 chargers. Unfortunately, I had this plugged into my house. This is not a lie, and drove out still plugged in and ripped it out, so I don't have a charger anymore. This will be the ultimate test. All right, Dan.
All right, what's going on, dude?
Well, I have a low battery light on right now.
Are we doing another game of Will It Start?
And my fuel tank thing doesn't work anymore. So I don't know if we have gas or it's gonna start or not. If it doesn't start, it's because it's dead battery, there's no fuel in it.
I'm gonna say it doesn't start.
Since it's your birthday, you can push the button.
All right, I was wrong. That's amazing. I love it.
Oh, this thing's bouncy, isn't it? So Dan,
Yes.
big birthday today. How old are you?
I am turning 31.
41.
41.
Well, you look 41. How old are you?
41.
How old are you seriously? 41.
I'm 31.
31.
31.
Mother 41.
I know, I don't age well, what can I say? Sells all these late night videos of you guys.
You've been in 4 videos.
It's just killing me.
Joined Damon for 3 years of hell. Is that what you've aged? Jamie, show a picture of me 3 years ago. Yeah, I'm 27 years old.
I mean, I like to be in bed by 8 with you guys. It's like we don't start filming until 9 p.m.
All I heard was I like to be in bed by 8 with you guys.
That's true.
Tires are warm by now. Taylor, they're warm. Actually, a good question for the audience. Why do F1 drivers do that in an F1 car?
They're avoiding bananas. The banana.
You work for a tire company. Give us an explanation that makes sense to the audience.
Okay, so when someone throws a banana out the back of their Mario Kart, you have to watch out, hit it, you're screwed. A lot of that happens in F1, but you do need to warm the tires up. You need to make sure they're warm, get that extra grip, and you're good to go. Launch them like these boys.
we're gonna time ourselves. How long does it take to unwrap the Aperta? So we go here and we go,
No cheating.
start.
Oh, wow.
So if you didn't know, this car is black underneath, and I think it's gonna look really mean black for a little bit, and then we'll come up with a livery for it.
This car was brand new and wrapped, so this paint's really never been exposed to the atmosphere before.
Correct. This one's gonna be good because we're gonna have this whole deck lid done in no time flat. It needs a crazy livery.
Oh yeah, we need to go nuts on this one now.
Guys, I interrupt this video for a special announcement. Today's video is sponsored by Raycon. Raycon, co-founded by Ray J, make innovative earbud designs at a price that won't break the bank, and they're gonna give you guys an amazing deal, so listen up. Guys, Raycon offers their wireless earbuds in a range of fun colors and patterns. They're super comfortable and come with a variety of fit options. I use my Raycon everyday earbuds actually every day. Whether I'm working out in my home gym, reviewing a video in my house, listening to straight piped F1 Lamborghini exhaust notes, and I don't want to annoy the wife, I pop these in. Or sometimes I come out to the garage when I'm detailing the cars like I'm doing right now, and I listen to these. Now, the new and improved rubber oil look and feel is really cool, and these optimized gel tips give you the perfect in-ear fitment. It just seals everything on the outside out, and all you get to hear is crisp, clean, amazing audio with really awesome bass. Raycon earbuds also have a built-in mic, so you can FaceTime your friends and say hi to them on Thanksgiving. I actually didn't want to talk to you, I just wanted to demonstrate the earbuds because I'm a sellout like Dave now. Bye, Dave. They have a total of 8 hours of playtime and 32 hours of total battery life. When that finally runs up, take them out of your ears and pop them back into this compact case. It'll recharge your earbuds for you. My boy Composer.
What's up, bro?
Here, I see you're in the studio.
Where else would I be?
Tell everybody what your favorite thing is about Raycon earbuds.
Favorite thing, number one, it just helps set the mood and control the vibe in my head. You know what I mean?
And there you have it. From the words of Composer, it sets the mood and helps control the vibe in your head. Here's the best part. Raycon earbuds already start at half the price of other premium audio brands, but sound just as good. And they also offer a 45-day free return policy. So what are you waiting for? Click the link at the top of the description or simply go to buyraycon.com/DDE and get 15% off your order. I also want you to comment below what colorway you bought. Did you get the, what I like to have coined, a Bayside blue to match my R34 GTR? Not too bad. How long has it taken so far? We're not quite done. We have a little bit. Oh, under 30 minutes. We unwrapped an entire car.
Good job, Dan.
Except for around, yeah, thanks, Dan.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, Dan, when Dave said, you want to come touch a supercar for your birthday? I'm sorry, this is what he meant.
Hey, what's your hourly rate?
Mine?
No, not yours.
You don't want to know mine. My hourly rate's high.
$1,000 an hour for my time?
For $1,000, we're gonna have to lower the light.
Oh, and it's done, David. What are you doing right now?
Woo! All hyped up.
And there it is, the Huracan Evo Aperta back in black, looks like the Batmobile, and a huge thanks to our friends here at Protective Film Solutions, because if it wasn't for the boys, we would have had a whole lot of neon yellow sticking in the edges and around the mirror and all up under that wing. One thing that was fun was I realized, Ralphie said, when you take the door panel off to get to the mirror, it's a pain in the ass because there's glass in between. Well, guess what? There's no glass in my doors. Weight reduction number one here at Daily Driven Exotics is remove all glass. What the are you guys doing in the background? You want a quick little update on the SVJ? It's being wrapped. Jamie, make everything black and white so no one can see the amazing color that the SVJ is going. Little teaser, all in black and white. That's all you guys get on the SVJ. Hang tight. We will be doing a big reveal video. I can't wait to show you guys this because we went a little crazy and over the top. Something different and new and fresh and back to the liveries. What livery should we do on the Aperta? Comment below. Okay, let's start this. Go for a drive.
Now, you piece of what? The helmet matches now.
I know.
It looks very mean in black.
I love it in black.
It looks sick. And we have arrived. We have a fun-filled day ahead of us. Won't even believe what we have in store. But hold on, first, I gotta get out of this car. I gotta get out. David.
What took you so long to get here?
What do you mean it took me so long?
Like 10 minutes.
I beat you here. Dave and I are officially looking at a hypercar, and there's no other place to come in Orange County to shop for a hypercar than in the garage straight ahead of us, because when we were talking back at SR Auto Group about what type of car could we get, you guys were overwhelmingly pushing towards a Koenigsegg.
They were.
So let's go inside and have a look at what Koenigsegg's are presently on the market and potentially available. And I reveal to you one of the craziest hypercar collections in all of North America. Right here we have Hyper NFT's Apollo IE, which you guys have already seen on the channel. This is one of the craziest cars, hands down. 10 will only ever be made in the world, and there are currently only 6. Even if we wanted to spend the money on this, we actually couldn't get one.
You cannot buy this car, even with money.
This is not what you guys were raving and saying, DD needs to get one of these. What you were saying was a Koenigsegg. So we have the Koenigsegg Agera RS in multiple variants right here. It's super surreal to be in a garage where you have 1, 2, 3, 4 Agera RSs, a CCX, the Pagani Huayra up top. We have the 400R. We have multiple variants of the MSO X, super rare race car. We even have a Black Series rolling in right now. But you guys were saying DD needs to get some form of a Koenigsegg. So the CCX is over in the corner. That one unfortunately is not for sale. But what's cool about the CCX is that unlike the Agera, you could get the CCX in a manual gearbox. Save the manuals? Definitely. However, I think an Agera is a little more updated, and I do like the Agera looks. Something like this, or something like this, or more importantly, I am obsessed with the orange and the super light, almost like fashion gray Porsche color of this car. The spec of this car is completely on point. Dave, what are your thoughts? If you had to choose exposed carbon or a painted style livery,
I would take this
which would you go?
It's fun. Like, it doesn't look mean. This one looks really fun. The colors are cool. You don't see this.
This is a beautiful spec car. You still have a lot of exposed carbon fiber all over this center section, right up over the hood, going all the way to the back. And then you have this insane, like I said, fashion gray with orange accents. What if we got the keys and we took this out for a little cruise?
I think we need to.
I think we need to too. But before we go anywhere, we definitely need to hit a montage of the Insane Man Cave.
$1,500 hundreds folded, that's a bet. Hey, they can't stop it, just cop it, so that's a bet. Hey, secure the bag, remove the tag, know that that's a bet. Hey, your chick watches pop and hold it, that's a bet. Hey, $1,500 hundreds folded, that's a bet. Hey, they can't stop it, just cop it, so that's a bet. Hey, secure the bag, remove the tag, know that that's a bet.
Now, a fun fact about these cars is they all have names. So right over here, this Agera is called Draken. Draken, then Valhalla right here, and they have the badging, and a lot of them have their own custom little logo or insignia to go with the name of the car. This is Vader, and then that's Thor. So these are actually not just Agera RSs, but FEs, final editions. So these are the last Ageras ever made in existence, and they were these special, like, final edition models. Believe it or not, this is white gold overlaid on top of the carbon fiber. So that is a white gold roof scoop. I'm not even joking. When you think you couldn't get any more customized on a supercar or a hypercar, these guys take it to a whole new level. This car, I believe, has diamond dust, if I can show you, throughout the whole car. So this has a little more white gold, but this also has white gold on it. And then if you look very closely, there's that sparkle in the carbon fiber. That is all diamond dust. Really hard to pick up on camera, but if you sit here and see it in person with the naked eye, see that sparkle? That's diamond dust. This one has diamond dust throughout the entire carbon body. So every panel has diamond dust in it. This entire door, that entire roof, and then this is white gold accents. So there's the special logo right there for Thor. Now we want to get the key for Valhalla and jump inside and put some heat in the engine. We're gonna take it out and go for a drive. By the way, if you've never seen how Koenigsegg doors open up, they're pretty magical. You've never seen any other supercar open with a door like this. Now the hinge has a special name. It's like the dihedral.
Dihedral. Check this out.
What?
Little insignia. Spirit of Performance. It's actually engraved in there.
That is sick.
In the carbon.
Here comes a cold start.
Often come fresh to death like the newest coffin. Come dip in sauce him, it's awesome, toss him, flip it like dolphin. I must have lost him with all his flossing problems.
There we go.
Hey guys, let's go for a drive in the Agera RS.
I don't want to smash that closed.
That door weighs like nothing.
Sounds really good. And it has a silver clutch. You can feel the shift. And the owner, Hyper NFT, make sure you follow on Instagram with saying his favorite Koenigsegg, because it's not super soft, it's not super raw, it's perfect in the middle between like the Apollo and the Agera.
your favorite car of all the cars? It is his favorite car of all the cars. The Agera RS. Which Damon really wants to get. Our friend Raymond has one for sale right now. They've been pushing on us a little bit. You know, Ray is desperate to sell cars, so I'm just joking. We're actually pushing him because he likes to buy and hold because his cars appreciate. Little burbles and pops and it shifts. I love the shifts. The little pop between the shifts is really fun.
They throw agents at your boy to keep the fix divided. Frequent flyer and I always preach to fly united. Be so scared to fail, that's why they keep it quiet. Dive flow, I know you hear it, rock a pioneer it. Gave me the wheel, then the power steer it. Steady faking what you making, ain't no power near it. I bet this on your radio as soon as power hear it. Yeah, I wear my cape real loose, sleeves on in 2-3. Ooh, I'm getting new cheese, bruh. Cowabunga on a routine, that's a true thing. Routine, I made a new scene. Under gray clouds, city lights, 40 days, 40 nights. It could be a short life, not a long one. When you coming from where I'm from, man, it feel like cotton. Yeah, yeah. Man, it feel like cotton. Yeah.
Oh, weird, we lost Damon somehow. I don't know what happened to him. This car is very fast. The faster it gets, the faster it gets. Meaning it keeps on pulling and pulling and pulling with all that 1,350 horsepower. Oh, here's Damon. Right there. Like all coatings, like everything is super beautiful. Amazing attention to detail. The stitching is perfect. All the carbon, the aluminum. So sexy. Look up here. All the stitching. Everywhere you look, the carbon. Everything is literally perfect in this car, which makes it such a, I mean, it's a few $1 million. It should be that way. See you later, loser! Man, I won't say how fast we're in right now, but I'm gonna say Damon's already back in Canada. Now this car is part of Hyper NFT's amazing car collection. If you like hypercars, the craziest of the crazy, owned by somebody who actually drives them, put miles on them, also doesn't wear shoes while driving, go follow Hyper NFT right now. There'll be a link in the description. Tell them DV says thank you. This car is incredibly comfortable. The seat in this car is like, you could do a 10-hour road trip in this, no problem. And it has a cup holder. And you don't need shoes. It really is a perfect beach car. Okay, put a surfboard on the roof. You have an infotainment screen here. Does it have Bluetooth? I think it does. Does it? Alright, to earn my respect. It's got Bluetooth. Pretty good. It's a hypercar, supercars. What was your very first car you ever had in your life?
The very first car was a Toyota Corolla 1983. $100,
Nice.
$100.
That's cool. And what do you daily drive?
Daily drive all of these.
You don't have a regular car for a daily driver, it's just this stuff?
Generally like the SVJ, but yeah, this one they all just mix up every day.
There you go, you guys. Literally daily driven exotics. Well, daily driven hypercars. That's amazing. Look at this. The Look at all the engineering happening when this door opens. Just watch all the gears and levers. This is legit carbon fiber. That's obviously a CNC milled piece of aluminium. All the carbon inside the door jamb, like it's just over the top, which is why these cars cost several $1 million. Also notice how thick this thing is. This is the tub, so this is all carbon fiber. You're literally going across like almost 20 inches of girth to get out of this thing, and you don't want your foot to slide because it can scuff the carbon resin and all that stuff. So when you get out, you have to be very, very careful, especially when it's not yours. Okay, gently. It's like that game Operation when you're a kid, you touch the side, it beeps. That's why if you touch the side, you go broke.
Check this out on the Regera. That's one of the front-facing cameras under there. The headlights are insane. So the question is, Agera RS, CCX? I don't know. It's hard to say. A CCX would be cool because it's actually the last manual Koenigsegg ever made. Now they're all into flappy paddles, and in fact, the Regera doesn't even have multiple gears. It's got a final drive. I think a really good sound investment is to own one of these crazy final hypercars with a combustion engine, a gearbox, a real gearbox. This car, by the way, also has that diamond dust we were talking about earlier. You can see it right there. Money, no object, which one would you take?
Agera RS.
Agera RS, why? Why that? Why?
I like the shifts. I like the shifting in the single clutch and like the jump it has.
You wouldn't do manual?
No.
Oh wow.
No, it's my leg gets so. No, I'm just joking. No, this is more power. It says 1,350 horsepower. So. It's,
you need 1,350 horsepower.
After
800 is not good enough for you, Dave.
I don't know. After being in all of them now, fortunately enough, it's my favorite so far.
Oh. That's right, you have been in all of them.
all of them. CCX with
I haven't even been in all of them. I haven't.
I can teach you a few things about being a passenger in a car, David.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Look at this. Look at the inside, the Regera of this.
A lot more updated.
It's more refined in this car. Man, this thing is crazy. What do we get, guys? Agera? We can find one?
Really
We'd
cool.
also have to get rid of like the CGT, the Murcielago, the R34 GTR, the Hummer, probably a few of the Hero cars, because these cars trade hands between mid-3s to mid-4s, depending on the spec, USD. So we're gonna need 1 to 1.5 down.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have like $100,000 a month car payment.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much content could we get out of this? I think a lot. I think, you know what I need to do? I'd need to do a series, kind of like Hoonigans done, where we take the Hero car and we race everything.
Yeah.
Like it's everything versus the DD again.
Egg versus the world.
Egg versus the world.
That
would be super sick.
How many eggs do we have in this omelet right now?
We have 1, 2, right? 3, 4, 5 in the back, 6 outside. And if Hyper NFT brought his Regera here, there'd be 7. Seven eggs in this
What's a baker's
omelet.
dozen? Is that 13?
Baker's dozen. You're asking the wrong guy.
He doesn't know.
You're not a baker?
I think it's 13.
Your hands look like you're a
I think it's
baker.
13 because it's one for the baker and then the dozen.
Right. Good talk.
All right, you guys, we need to give a huge shout out to the owners of The Cave and also to Hyper NFT for once again bringing out his cars to share that experience with both you and ourselves and educate Dave and I on what it would take to purchase our first major hypercar, or do we go back and get the P1? Ooh. P1 or egg? Let me know in the comments because this is a serious decision. Dave and I want to up the game. We want to up everything on this channel. We have some crazy builds, but then we also need something in the hypercar level to play with.
My first lesson is no shoes. First lesson.
No shoes. No shoes. No shoes. It's like this. Yep. It almost looks like this has almost like a bit of diamond dust in it or some sort of a sparkly fluid.
yes.
The key doesn't do a whole lot, really. I mean,
That looks cool.
It'll lock and unlock the doors.
It'll impress the
but
server at Applebee's, I'll tell you that much. Put that on your table next to your curly fries.
they wouldn't even know what it is. They'd be like, what is that? A beetle?
It's a Zippo.